For nearly 2 decades, Palantir was Silicon Valley's most secretive black box. They operated behind strict government non-disclosure agreements, building software with Tolkien-themed codenames, quietly working with intelligence agencies in the deepest shadows. This chart tracks a massive financial shift. By 2025, the company reported $4.48 billion in revenue and $1.63 billion in net income, marking its emergence as a highly profitable pillar of the tech sector. So how exactly does a bespoke intelligence tool built for spies evolve into a dominant force on Wall Street? The private sector found value in the company's core architecture. A tool designed to map insurgent networks proved capable of tracking the complexities of global trade and finance. The conditions for Palantir's creation were forged in the immediate aftermath of 9/11. At the time, the CIA and FBI were drowning in information. Their databases were isolated in separate silos, meaning critical clues simply couldn't connect. Peter Thiel and Karp saw a way to bridge those gaps. They secured backing from In-Q-Tel, the venture capital arm of the CIA, to build a platform that could unify these fragmented records. Thiel and Karp adapted the software logic PayPal used to detect credit card fraud, repurposing it to parse global intelligence. They named the company after the mystical Seeing Stones from Lord of the Rings. Their goal was a tool that could uncover the invisible links hidden inside billions of scattered records. The system functions as an analytical layer that sits on top of existing data, decoding human behavior from raw, unstructured records. This approach is called intelligence augmentation. Palantir Gotham provides analysts with connected threads of information, keeping human judgment at the center of the process. Think of it as a super-powered magnifying glass. It ingests an overwhelming volume of noise, unreadable emails, isolated TPS pings, employee download activity, and millions of bank transactions. The software organizes these disparate threats, converting a digital abyss into clear, actionable targets. This capability allowed intelligence agencies to deploy Gotham in high-stakes environments, tracking Somali pirate syndicates, uncovering the Chinese GhostNet espionage campaign, and mapping out Hezbollah's networks. It didn't take long for the private sector to adopt these same tools. JP Morgan used Palantir Metropolis to monitor its own workforce, tracking smartphone GPS movements and browser histories to identify potentially disgruntled employees. The architecture used to hunt international terrorists proved equally effective at surveilling and controlling a modern corporate workforce. To capture this corporate demand, the company introduced Palantir Foundry. This brought their intelligence architecture directly to the global civilian market. The scale of Foundry's deployments rapidly expanded. Aviation giants like Airbus began using it to integrate millions of data points and optimize their massive manufacturing processes. Foundry then spread into critical civil infrastructure. During the logistical chaos of the COVID-19 pandemic, the UK's National Health Service deployed Palantir to manage its vaccine rollout and hospital operations. These deals led to a major financial milestone. Palantir hit GAAP profitability in early 2023, and by late 2024, they secured a nearly $1 billion software contract with the U.S. Navy. Palantir achieved this commercial success because, in the modern economy, informational clarity is a highly valuable commodity. The company is now moving beyond corporate logistics. Their stated ambition is to become the default operating system across the U.S. This brings them to a new frontier, the direct integration of their artificial intelligence platform with physical military hardware. They are currently deploying a system called Titan. These are mobile command vehicles equipped with AI analytics software, designed to process battlefield intelligence and guide long-range precision military strikes in real time. Palantir's software now coordinates physical assets in the field, orchestrating kinetic warfare through real-time data. When confronted with the implications of this power, Palantir notes that they do not collect, store, or sell data themselves. They provide the software for clients to analyze information those clients already control. But the domestic consequences of this software are clear. Local law enforcement departments have used Gotham to run predictive policing programs, drawing criticism from civil liberties groups over mass surveillance. The controversy intensified around their work with immigration and customs enforcement, where the software aggregates records to enable the tracking and deportation of undocumented immigrants. The resulting dynamic is one-sided. When governments and megacorporations use these magnifying glasses, everyday civilians are the specimens sitting underneath them. Palantir successfully monetized the tools of the surveillance state. They've created a world where the observers answer to no one but their shareholders.